Time to bring on board then Sanjiv Bhasin, who joins in on the show. And Sanjiv, today is a special day because you turn a year older, hopefully wiser. So many happy returns of the day from the entire ET Now team. Wish you a very happy birthday. How are you celebrating?
Thank you so much, Aman. Thank you for this for your good wishes. And yes, I hope I turn wiser. Well, there's a small party for my 60-year-olds planned tonight, and we are going to celebrate the comeback of the Nifty. So I'm very sure today the Nifty turns the corner, and you should be looking a huge green close. That is what my wish is, and that is what will happen by the end of the day. Thank you, and we wish all the viewers also that this is the day you should be looking to build your portfolio and take this weakness to be a buying point.
Wow, I love how you intertwine the markets fully into your birthday celebration plan. But all the very best and hope the celebrations are wonderful. So, Sanjiv, given that you're so optimistic, what about the carnage in the broader markets? Are you not at all worried with that 3% fall, 2.5% gash?
So, Aman, that was something which was very much on the cards more because of collateral risk and nearness to the expiry and so on. But take it with a pinch of salt. Yesterday, very big investors have covered their shorts on the bonds. They feel the bonds are overpriced. The bond yield, in fact, if it breaks 4.65, you will see the dollar fall below 102. The dollar has not participated in this rally, and people are missing that point. The US has a debt of almost $33 trillion. It takes $1.5 trillion just to roll over. So even additional cost for them is pinching. Secondly, Bitcoin hit 35,000, the highest level in 2 years. And I think this is the perennial moment where capitulation is almost through. So I am not so gung-ho on the mid cap, but I'm very gung-ho on the large caps. I think this 19,100 to 300 is a very big range where you will see huge amount of pent-up buying, and it will be the large caps which will drive the market. So overweight the Nifty and the bank Nifty at this price. You've got yields falling, you've got dollar weakening, you've got oil falling. I think it all bodes well for financials and industrials to lead the market.
All right, so let's get stock specific then and getting your take on the banking space. We were just this morning talking about the pecking order within the large cap banking space changing. What would be your pecking order?
So ICICI stands out. I think numbers were fairly ahead of all street estimates. We will wait for Axis today. ICICI takes the cake. I think HDFC now at these prices is one of the banks which is poised to leave the bank Nifty higher. We've corrected from 46.5 to 43,000. These are very strong levels, and plus you are looking at incremental growth over the next 2 quarters being very strong. And I can add an SBI card as a wild card because I think credit card spends, depending on the seasonal part of the festivals, the SBI card will report very strong numbers. So in the banking, these are the 3 names. You can add a mid cap like an RBL bank, which is actually seeing 20% growth and where I think the stock can definitely outperform.
Okay, there you have it. That's the view coming in within the financial space.
Mr. Bhasin, once again, wish you a very happy birthday. Lots of prosperity and good health from all of us.
Thank you, Aisha. Thank you very much.
And, since we can't give you anything other than our best wishes, let's have you give something to the viewers. Let's have 3 stock ideas from you, not for the short term, but for a longer haul.
Yeah, so I'll go with 3 stocks which I also own, which we made our clients buy as a disclosure. And they are all 3 in their own respective, sectors. First will be, I'm very bullish on the distribution segment, and I think mutual funds, AMCs are going to rule the roost. So ABSLMC has not done anything much as a stock since it listed at 750, but at 430, I think it is the 3rd largest AMC in the country. It has a lot of it going for it. So ABSLMC, AB Sun Life Asset Management Company at 430 is my top pick. You could look for a target at 650 by the next year of my birthday. Second would be Devyani International, which I have already, disclosed that in the QSR space, this company is doing extremely well. So it owns the franchise of Kentucky Fried. It owns the franchise of Pizza Hut and Costa Coffee, which are gaining market share at the fastest pace. This stock is headed to 300 and beyond, maybe beyond 350 by my birthday next time. And last but not least, a stock which most will hate, but I have fallen in love with it. That is Idea. I think ARPUs are rising. AGR pricing is being reconsidered. They've got a respite on losing of market share. And fourthly, 5G is boding very well for them. Also, there is on the anvil to raise capital. Idea can be a doubler from here, but take it with a little bit of risk because this stock has always flattered to deceive. But I am very, very sure Idea can be a doubler from here by my birthday next year.
Wow.
All right. I was out. I was not in the studio when Aisha and Awan, they wished Bhasin Saab happy birthday. So Bhasin Saab, your birthday calls for a celebration. And the last time when we celebrated was when you came to eat in our studio. So you are not in person. Otherwise, we would have done the bhangra again. But जब Bhasin Saab का bhangra, जब birthday तो bhangra तो होना चाहिए. Bhasin Saab थोड़ा बल्ले बल्ले टीवी पे करो जी.
थैंक यू निकुंज, जरूर बल्ले बल्ले करेंगे. अगले हफ्ते आ रहा हूँ मैं फर्स्ट को.
अरे पर बर्थडे, अरे सर आज बर्थडे है, आज के बल्ले बल्ले दोबारा कर लेंगे. बर्थडे के दिन तो दोबारा करना चाहिए ना.
आपके साथ तो बल्ले बल्ले है. आप मेरे से अच्छा बल्ले बल्ले करते हो. तो निकुंज, cheers and thank you and keep the spirit. Next week we are rocking. So it's just a matter of days. Take this with a pinch of salt. You can't have everything in the macro now turning positive. But the sentiment weak because of these collateral risks. So मुझे
अरे क्या बर्थडे के दिन Bhasin साहब, I was thinking you will tell us about who family is coming, cake is coming. मार्केट तो चलता रहेगा सर. मार्केट तो रोज कर दे. बर्थडे तो साल में एक दिन आता है. What are the plans?
बिल्कुल.
Cake without sugar?
60 plus friends are coming from my batch and a lot of them, and my family of course is there. I will miss my daughter in London. She will do a video call and wish me. But it's cheers all the way, and we'll celebrate this next week definitely in Bombay with you and the team.
Buffett has made 90% of his wealth after he turned 60. So Bhasin Saab, you're going there.
It's just the start.
Nikunj, more than me, I would wish that all ET Now viewers and the people who follow me, the investors, they make money, because this is the time for India. You cannot have it better. Don't talk about expensive valuations, which everyone does. This is the time to put your money where your mouth is. India is shining. So more than anything, I wish the investor community to make lot of money and to make equity an asset class, which has been missing for decades.
SIP is up 10x in 10 years. That just tells you the compounding rate at which SIP is growing. So Bhasin Saab, if this entire trend in SIP is real, then why AMC stocks are not really flourishing? You look at Birla HDFC AMC, UTI AMC, or even for that matter, our good old AMC, which is, so Birla is under pressure, HDFC is under pressure, UTI is under pressure, Nippon is under pressure. All 4 AMC stocks are under pressure. Why is that?
Well, it's a matter of choosing the right basket, and I agree. But you will only find value, and the uncovering of that value will take time. How can you miss out the woods for the trees? In fact, these are going to be consistent well compounders, just like brokerages, just like insurance, just like intermediaries, which are across the board. Because the market cap and the participation is meaning that they are going to be making money on an everyday basis. And as the SIPs get louder and bigger, you will only see compound effect. In fact, these are the best long-term wealth creators. Rather than an FD, I would put money in an AMC, in an insurance, in a brokerage, because I know they are constant compounders. So I am very, very bullish on ABSL, AMC and that basket. But I would stand out with ABSL, AMC because of the new product launches which they've come out with. And I think the underperformance has now more or less mitigated. You will see that in the quarterly results. And don't keep a window of 3 to 6 weeks or 3 months. Keep this as a 5-year window. You will see this as a very, very big wealth compounder.
Sanjiv, before we let you go, given that we are in the throes of the festive season, some stocks that you believe are likely to benefit on the back of the festive season sales going higher could be within the auto, consumer discretionary, across the board?
Is that for me?
Yeah, Sanjiv, for you.
So I think, like you just pointed out, credit card businesses are very, very attractive. There will be a large amount of spending there. You've seen the likes of Paytm, Zomato do exceptionally well in the fintech basket. I think in the auto space, Mahindra is ruling the roost and Maruti could be the dark horse, but these stocks have already run up. And as a corollary to that, the Motherson Sumis and the Exide of the world because of the EV transition is seeing a lot of traction. But I would take it to be banks. I think banks are well poised. They are seeing, credit expand at the fastest pace ever, and volumes are making up for the little cost of money. The RBI himself has sounded that they are cautious on bond yields rising, which should not be in sync because inflation has moderated. And I think the RBI is going to be on hold along with the Fed for a very, very long time. So I don't think any incremental damage is there regarding the monetary policy. And I think banks' discretionaries are going to rule the roost. Here I would add a stock called Marico. I think it has a perfect portfolio. 1 quarter of weakness means that this is the time to buy this stock. This stock is a quality stock, which I think can be a very big outperformer once the festivities start to gather steam.
Right, Sanjiv, great to have you on the show, and here's wishing you happy birthday once again from all of us. Have a good day. Let me also